It's Wednesday. It took me a while to get over here to the WOG between work and dealing with what's going on the East Orchid Garden. Let's take a look at what the winds are like. Let me see if I can peek through here and show you that tree in the background, how it's being whipped at its elevations. This is awful. We have some very bad winds today. That's 2 streets over. And that poor tree is still standing after all the hurricanes that we've had in the past 30 years. It's still hanging tough. But those are the winds that we're having today. Very bad. But yeah, we're here on the WOG. It's a little messy, so forgive me. I'm trying to take all the orchids that are on this side and incorporate them on the East Orchid and Garden. Staghorn took a beating after those storms we had. It was knocked down from its position and it just landed and tore everything up down there because it's so heavy. Yep, but we do have several orchids left on the WOG, and we'll go through and take a look at the survivors of that white mite I had back here. It was awful. The ferns don't have any trouble growing back here. They'll find a little cubby hole and set seed and just not going anywhere. They're here to stay. The ferns. Oh, yep, yep, yeah, those are the winds. Okay, let me try to put that pole back up. And eventually all of this is coming down because this shade cloth just doesn't survive back here with our storms that we have. And that's just to show you, right, an example of what this place takes. Winds, heavy winds. Okay, let me put you on hold so I can stand the pole back up. I probably will be doing this all day, standing this pole up. But I can go back on the East Orchid and Garden. I think I will, and go get that long extension pole. That'll be better because it'll be stable from the ground up instead of on top of the garden cart. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I managed to get this over here after being accosted by my neighbor. They saw me in the garden and they wanted to have a conversation. Okay, so I'm just gonna prop this up right about here, and I'll prop it up a little better once I put this phone down. Okay, hold on. I don't know how long that's gonna stay in an upright position, but there it is. Wow, it's pretty tall. So we're gonna leave that there until I have to come out and stand it up again. But I think it's better than this little pole being propped up on the garden cart. Yeah, because the wind lifts up the shade cloth and it just topples over. Yeah. I'm going to see if I can put that bamboo stake back up in there. Sort of hold up my vandas, but they look like they're doing okay. This is the trouble I have back here. That's why I'm moving everything to the east side, because this place really gets battered during the storm. For some reason, it just comes in from the west and just swoops down and just goes over the house and goes out east. But yeah, enough of that. I can handle it, but I get tired of the cleanups. Okay, so let's go through what's left back here on the WOG. Let's start with this Encyclia crossed with Piriformis. This is my favorite back here. It's a multiple spike bloomer, and so far here's one spike. Normally, I think the most spikes I've had out of her is about, what, 6 to 8 spikes. I believe I made videos of it in the past. But yeah, there's one there. Yeah, there's number 2. Let's see. There's number 3. And they're big, fat, healthy spikes. I'm just looking, so I don't know. But I did notice that it did have spikes. Oh, 4. Back around. We'll count them again once they start flowering. That way I know how many's back here. That looks like 5. This started to spike, but it blasted. Doesn't count. I'm going to do it again from the back side. So, last one. Last 2. 3, 4. 5. I'm going to call 5. That's Encyclia cordiger crossed with piriformis. I'm not sure. Oh, here's another Digbyana back here. She's kicking out a new growth. I'm not sure. Oh, here's a tag on this dendrobium. She's in spike. No, so that goes in there, I hope. There's a nice spike here. No. Here's another dendrobium with 2 spikes. It's a tiny spike here and a tiny spike there. And what can I say? I guess it speaks for itself. Eventually it's going to need dividing, but I'm not going to touch it. Yeah, let it stand that back up. Yeah, there you go. How beautiful that is. Still have buds to open. Look at that. Oh my, buds all over the place. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. I mean, the fragrance is just unbelievable, of course. And some more on this side. Some more buds opening. It's fantastic. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, let's see if we can find anything else. Everything else, just basically trying to survive back here because I rarely get back here. Take a look at what's going on. Not stopping that. It was a bit dehydrated because I didn't water. So, busy with work. And then we had plenty of rains coming in to water most of them. These are divisions here. I just divided that from this plant. Let's get the name out for you. That's one name in there. And then there's another tag in there also. I don't know which is which. But there were several tags in here. Let's see what this tag says. It says cross with cordata. I don't know. When it flowers, we'll be able to tell which is which. I think one of the tags came from this guy. And then one from that guy. I don't know. Things have been in a mess back here. But they're still trying to hang in there. Look like we got a little dendrobium division. It must have come from over here, nobly. I'll just lay it down in there until I can get to it. But this is from that white mite damage. Tried to eradicate it. Did save a small portion of this vanilla sky. But eventually I'll clean it out before I take it to the East Orchid Garden and give it a repot. This is a division I did from this plant. I'm not sure who it is, but she gave up quite a few divisions. Like, where are they? There's one here. Nice division that came from her. And I don't know where I stuck the rest. That's one. And that's one division. This is one also. She gave up quite a few divisions. But yeah. This was a beautiful place until I brought in some Spanish moss from up north, which was infested. Actually, that mite was dormant, but when it came down to the heat, oh man, it reaped havoc. It just tore this garden. I will never ever do that again. Even if I get plants from other people, I'll just keep them in quarantine and get them sprayed before I put them in my garden. Here's a division from the plant. Here's another division. Quite a few divisions I made from that plant. Yep. I think this is Mahina Yahara. Yeah. Ray Mishma. It's over here. It survived that mite. Taking out a new growth right there. Looking good. And then very few orchids scattered around. Yeah. Sweet, what's that little sweet scent? It's doing okay back here. It survived. Yeah, some of these vandas, so much water, got that fungus. Yeah. It's not ready to kick out its spores yet, but it's getting there. I'm gonna go ahead and get it sprayed down before it starts spreading spores. Yeah. This is doing okay back here. Guess that white mite didn't want. Is that a spike or a new growth? I don't know. I have to wait and see what that's gonna be. Probably some others around there. But yeah, I'm still happy with this place. Just need a little cleaning up because the storms have knocked over pots and all of that needs to be cleaned out. Just a lot of rocks that I had them potted up in. Here's another Oncidium ampillatum. Yeah. Oh, I had 3 of them back here. Oh, that's probably going to be a new growth. Oh, there goes the pole. I knew that wasn't going to last. I'm going to find some way to prop it up so it doesn't fall over. Yeah, it's a good thing I put that pole up. Just in case. Yeah. So we're just going to take a... Oh, yeah. My Boothly Venice back here survived. For some reason, it survived that white mite. And now, look what it's doing. That's wonderful. When it finish flowering, I'm gonna clean it out and take it to the East Orchid garden. And there's another sheaf there full of buds. Yes, it is. Booth leaf Venice. Look at that. Very happy about that. Yeah, a mess. The bumblebees like that flower. It's got a wonderful fragrance. And the bees just love it. It smells divine. Really good. Look like grapes hanging from the vine. I like that. Yep, so I'm just taking a look back here. Very few. My son said to leave a few back here. Don't have it cluttered. Again, I'm gonna have to take this. This thing has rusted arch out and probably get another one. Or just don't put anything up there at all. Yeah. Okay, let's try to stand this pole back up for it to fall over again. I'll do it off camera. But yeah, so this is a look at what's going on the WOG. Not very much. We have a few items in flower. Still a pleasant place to be in the evening when the sun is just about to go down. Very nice. Muffet loves it. She just lays on her bed there and just sleeps while I'm out here puttering around. Yeah. I wanted to show you something, but I forgot what it was. Oh, this is a native air plant here. They fall out of the trees and stick them in baskets, and they just love it back here. This thing have really grown and divided itself, but I'm gonna leave it. Yeah, it's doing just great there. Have quite a few of those in the garden. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna head out of here and get back to work. Yeah. Encyclia cordidera, cordigare, crosswood piriformis. Happy growing.